It all started when I received a letter from the HOA, notifying me of a hike in my fees due to too many cars parked on my property. At first, I thought it was a mistake. I had been parking a few extra vehicles in my driveway lately, but nothing outrageous, certainly nothing that should warrant a fee increase. When I called to ask for clarification, the HOA rep explained that they had received complaints from neighbors about the number of vehicles I had on my property. They claimed it violated some rule about keeping the neighborhood aesthetically pleasing and in compliance with HOA regulations. I was frustrated. The fees had already been steep, and now they wanted to punish me for having a few extra cars? I knew the HOA had a reputation for being overbearing, but this was crossing a line. I could feel the pressure building, and I knew I had to do something about it, but I hadn't yet realized just how much leverage I had. After some thought, I realized something crucial. I wasn't just another homeowner. In fact, I had quietly purchased several properties in the neighborhood over the past few years, acquiring homes one by one. I had been flying under the radar, but now it was time to make my move. What the HOA didn't know was that I owned the entire block, every property, every lot. The houses they were trying to control, every one of them was under my name. With this newfound power, I decided to take action. I showed up at the next HOA meeting, ready to make my case. I started by asking the board how they planned to enforce their parking rules when I was the one who owned the land. The looks on their faces were priceless. I made it clear that I wouldn't tolerate their overreach anymore. If they wanted to continue enforcing arbitrary rules, they'd have to deal with me first. In that moment, I realized just how little the HOA actually understood about the people they were trying to control. They thought they had the upper hand, but they were completely unaware of the fact that I had the power to flip the script at any moment. If you're tired of HOA bullying and want to hear more shocking stories, follow the HOA stories for the latest updates.